everybody, Sarah here. So it is the 12th of January 2021, and this video is not going to be like what I've done in the past week, kind of thing like I do with some of my videos, well, most of my videos. It is more about one thing in particular. And if you're wondering why I've got I'm not sure if it's going to affect the sound because I've got the headphones plugged in. I don't know if the microphone's picked up from this or picked up from my laptop. I'm not sure. It should be alright, hopefully. Yeah, but I got this in because what I'm listening to on there is getting me in the mood for this video. But obviously I don't want to be playing it in the video because of copyright and all that stuff. Yeah, so as I said, it's the 12th of January. It is 18 years since 18 years to the day since Morris Gay passed away. I would move this bit, might back up the focus on my laptop kind of thing in the video, I mean. But I actually got a picture there of Morris. I think it doesn't mean they're right from. Actually, probably no. It's not right from when I was a fan. I can't even remember when because I had to obviously print the picture out, get the frame. Actually, I've got that one. I think in the other room I have. Hang on. In the other room I have there's a picture of Morris and Robin and a picture of Morris, Robin and Barry. But as anybody who knows me knows, Morris is my favourite. So as I said, it's been 18 years. And I thought this video is just, I would say about him. I'm not going to be like saying this whole life story, but it's just like thinking back to, alright, when I became a fan, I probably said all this in another video, but I don't care. It's about Morris. I'm trying to think when I became a fan. I know I think it was my Grampy had a CD. I'm not sure why because I don't know if he was a Bee Gees fan. Bee Gees fan. But for some reason, he had a copy of One Night Only, the album. And somehow it ended up over to my house. Because I obviously was listening to it and they let me have it. And then, that was around 97, 98? 97 or 98. And then after listening to that, obviously they put that One Night Only on telly, so I was watching that. So from then, I have loved the Bee Gees. What's that? That's 98, 2008, 2018, 23 years. That is quite a while. I'm listening to like the instrumental thing. The first song was How Deep Is Your Love. I'm trying to work out what this one is. Don't recognise that from the beginning, but probably go into something that I do recognise. Hang on. That doesn't sound like a Bee Gees song. What is it? Sure what that one is. No, I know that one. That's Massachusetts. I know what that other one was. Yeah. So after listening to the album, I watched One Night Only. Become a fan. As I said, that was I say 23, 24 years ago, something like that. And obviously I listened back to their other things, their older things. Then obviously, I mean the internet was around then, but I didn't have the internet at that point, so I was like buying this album, buying that album, buying this book, buying that DVD. Well, actually, don't even think DVDs were around that much then. Then 2001, it was This Is Where I Came In. So I got that album. There was the DVDs. Actually no, Keble Road was out, but I didn't buy it until 2001. Same with This Is Where. Well, This Is Where I Came In DVD, but it also had another name as well. I got it when it's called This Is Where I Came In. And then there was like the Live by Request. That's the other DVD I had. Yeah, I have. So there's all that. I think it was 2002 then. There was an audience for Lulu. Of course, Morris was on there. I mean, I like Lulu at the time. Well, I like Lulu now, but at the time I liked Lulu anyway. And there was only some other reason I was watching it. I'm not sure why, but there was some reason I was watching it anyway. But then Morris was on it, so I was happy about that. I'm not sure when it was filmed, but it was like literally months later. He passed away in 2003. Yeah, and then obviously like the music channels. I mean, music channels still play Staying Alive, How Deep Is Your Love, You Win Again. Okay, why is it playing A Liar? It's Bee Gees instrumental. Why are you playing that? More Than a Woman? Yeah, wrong. More Than a Woman. Yeah, and Father and Son. That's not a Bee Gees song either. Hang on. I am finding one last. That's 6 minutes long. I'm gonna do that one.
If you're watching this,
No, actually, I'm not gonna do that one. Here you go. I like that song. It's upbeat. From a video. Okay. Yeah, so that was 2003. All the music channels were, yeah, like I said, they were playing Saturday Night, Staying Alive, playing How Deep Is Your Love, playing You Win Again, which is on right now. What other ones were they playing? It was obviously no, it wasn't in Massachusetts. can't remember what other songs they normally play now anyway. Through the Bell Tolls now and again. But that day, they were playing, they would be like an hour, maybe, yeah, I think it was about an hour of Bee Gees songs. So it was ones you don't normally see on the music channel, like, This Is Where I Came In. I absolutely love that video. What else to say? I think a lot of them were their songs, but like the live version, like from One Night Only. So they were playing all those. I remember that day as well. Actually, I'll tell you about that day. Like, obviously, a few days before, a couple of days before, obviously it was on the news. And it was like, oh, it's getting better. Well, that's what they said on the news. And then I remember the alarm going off on the morning, Sunday. I remember being Sunday the 12th of January 2003. And I remember the probably wasn't breaking news at that point, but it was like the first story they said was Morris Gibb of the Bee Gees has died. And I don't know, for like the rest of that day, I was like, probably longer than that, I was like, couldn't get my head around it. I mean, like I said, when I went out that day, the days would go out, they did this thing on the radio where they would, every hour, on the weekends, they would have like, every hour, or every half hour, they'd play a song from a certain year. And I think they did that of a set year for that weekend. Obviously, on that Sunday, they obviously changed to Bee Gees songs every hour. Half hour, however often it was. So, yeah, I remember all that. And I think it was about a week later, they had Top of the Pops thing where they had their last performance on Top of the Pops. Not last performance, they didn't like promote their album. But they added bits in from Robin talking about Morris. Yeah, so there was that. And then obviously over the years, I mean, it's still kind of, 18 years later, it's still kind of like, really, how was that? And yeah, and the other thing, the thing he died from, I mean, in my head, I was like, that could happen to anybody. And then, something similar happened to my grandfather a couple of years ago. I think with Morris, it was, just click off this video for a minute, otherwise I'm going to stop playing something else. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. So Morris had a twisted intestine, which ruptured, sent toxins through her body. So I don't know if they actually. That's how they said. That's what they said the cause of death was. But all the toxins obviously caused organ failure, and you know that's what was said on the news. That's what happened. So with my grandfather, it was, I want to say it was twisted intestine. It was, no, something to do with the bowel. It was something to do with the bowel, and it ruptured. Obviously, all the toxins and all that. Same kind of thing. And I'm thinking about it actually. It's the same amount of days. So I think with Morris, it was the 10th. 2 days later, he was dead. My grandfather, it was, well, it was about 2, maybe 3 days. Yeah, it was about 2 or 3 days. But only because on the second day, because he obviously was on life support, but people couldn't get there on the Saturday, so obviously they came on the Sunday. So that's why it was the extra day. But it's the same amount of days as well. It was just, and that was sepsis, which, like I said, all toxins going around your body causing organ failure. It's the same kind of thing. So the fact I was like, still not obviously still getting over the shock of Morris, but being a big fan and knowing what happened to Morris, and then having something so similar happen to someone close to you, it just makes me think of Morris even more again now, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So, like I said, made this video because the anniversary of Morris's death. Obviously, we're still thinking about it. The documentary came out. Obviously, I watched it. Obviously, I got the DVD. Yeah, and do you know what? I figure I'm gonna actually go and watch some more Bee Gees stuff. Especially, well, Bee Gees stuff, but obviously I focus on Morris. Love Robin, love Barry. I want to keep Barry protected, like, from anything, because he's the last one. But yeah, I'm always focused on Morris because he's the funny one. Yeah, so always thinking about you, Morris, and Robin, and Barry, the whole family. Yeah, so I'll see you in my next video, which will be sometime next week. Probably won't be Tuesday, but it will be sometime next week. Oh, maybe the Wednesday, because, well, I'm not going to mention this video. I'm not bringing the tone in this video down. Let's say that. Yeah. So probably Wednesday, maybe Thursday, but probably Wednesday. I'll be making a video, and I'll see you then. Bye bye.